bring it home. A&M wins both 4x100 relays.
It was Texas A&M by then that had the lead, and this is the home stretch run. Chavez Hart, their great sprinter, brought home the baton first.
Here comes Shamir Little. She needs a strong 10. This could be it. Shamir Little has the strength, and she successfully defends 2 in a row for the sophomore from A&M.
I was super excited for outdoor season. I've been looking forward to it all year, all indoor season. I'm like, okay, ready for outdoor season. But my plan was to open up in the 190s somewhere. If I happened to throw over 200, it would have been amazing. But 195 was really great. Like I've always said, I've always done really good with pressure on my back and everything. And people say once you're NCAA champion, it's a lot more pressure than you think. And I'm just ready to uphold that and show people what I got.
This is kind of breakout time for some of those kinds of events. The discus, and good to see Jeff do. Jeff had a great first competition for him, and the best he's ever thrown in his life. Shelby looked very good today in the discus as well. The 4x1s looked pretty good today. First time for intermediates today, and Ike and Graham ran a good run. Yeah, across the board, I thought our long jumpers looked good outside today. Both guys jumped 25 plus. But we started today with, John Cariussis, one of our new freshman javelin throwers, throws 246 feet today. Devin Bogart comes back and throws 238 feet. So those are great openers. And, that across the board, there were a number of things that were very good today. Throughout this meet, this is about a total meet, and it's about putting people on the track. And we won the 4x8, we won the DMR, we won the 4x1, and we won the 4x4. It doesn't get much better than that on the men's side. I mean, that just doesn't happen very often. Does anybody win 4 relays? We win the long jump too, so we're second in the 100 meters. We just had a really good meet on the men's side. On the ladies' side, we win the discus, we win the 4x2. We had a lot of really good performances, but it's evident on the women's side. We barely got beat in the 4x1, and we're running without a couple people maybe on that relay. So getting healthy is key on the ladies' side right now for us to be able to do what we want to do. But I'm pleased with the efforts. We won both triple jumps on the men's side as well. We won the B division and we won the A division. So when you look at the total events that Texas A&M won here, we had a good meet.
Yeah, it was really exciting. I was struggling at first with really not as good throws as I should be throwing, but after talking to my coach, he finally was just like, go for it, and got nothing to lose. You're sitting in first, so just go for it. And finally it was just like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. And I got over 201. It's a really good throw. So I think it's my 3rd time to ever throw over 200, so it's really exciting.
Good day today. Yesterday was a real good day. Today, conditions weren't exactly what you want. It got pretty cold and wind was blowing pretty hard. So but like I just talked to the team about, it doesn't make any difference. Everybody's in the same environment, so you got to get it done there anyway. We're trying to look at some people and see, is there some people that we think might contribute, but then on meet day they're different individuals, and you kind of see that, and that's a good thing. So yeah, I think there's some possibilities of some people being involved in the short relay. long relay, we didn't find anybody that I think that would contribute any different than what we already know today. But across the board, the team's doing pretty well.
I'm used to the mile, so it wasn't like an incredibly quick start, but part of it was just trying to like stay inside myself for the first mile or two, because it's more distance than I'm used to racing, but it's a lot slower pace. Coach McCraven and I talk a lot about the end of races and how the way we train, it's not going to be one like definite, just huge move. You gotta like continuously work into it. And about the time when I started moving into the middle of the pack, I think it was like 1,200 out or so, and that's about when we decided like start cranking it down a little bit.
I'm happy with how it went, like the time I got, but I'm definitely not satisfied. I know that I'm capable of running a lot better of a race, but we're training really hard, and so I know that whenever I need to run fast, that it's going to come.
Oh, it definitely helps having a teammate. I mean, that gives you so much confidence, and we work out together in practice, so it kind of simulated practice, and it makes it a little less nerve-wracking when you're racing.
The Texas A&M track and field teams traveled to Philadelphia, where they competed in the 121st Penn Relay Carnival. On the first day of action, Texas A&M senior Isaac Spencer earned a coveted Penn Relays gold watch by winning the championship 3,000-meter steeplechase after finishing second the past 2 years. Also in the distance after dark events, when temperatures dipped into the low 40s at Franklin Field, Hillary Montgomery improved her career best by 8 seconds as she finished 6th in the women's 5,000 meters. On day 2, in front of 39,000 plus fans at Franklin Field, the Aggie women's team extended the longest current win streak at the historic meet, winning the 4x100 Championship of America. The crew of Aaliyah Brown, Jennifer Madu, Ashton Purvis, and Kamaria Brown took home yet another Penn Relays wheel with a time of 43.76.
I was ready. Like, I didn't care what lane we had. If we had like 1 or 3, I was going to do my part. If we all do our part, I knew that we were going to come on top. I really didn't think too much about the lanes. I mean, I just wanted to get out there. I knew my team was going to get the stagger, and I just wanted to make sure I brought it home, and that's what I did. It was a great feeling that the ladies, that this is like our 3rd time basically running with each other, so just to have that chemistry to get out here and to win was a great feeling, and not only that, but winning it 7 consecutive times in a row was a great feeling.
On day 3, in front of 48,000 plus fans in Philadelphia, Texas A&M had an impressive Saturday afternoon. The Aggie women faced LSU and Penn State in the college division of the women's 4x400. A strong anchor leg from Shamir Little secured the win for the Aggies with a time of 3:35.1. Texas A&M men closed out the Penn Relays with a time of 3:04.99 in the 4x400 to finish closely behind LSU. The Aggie foursome did not include All-American Braylon Taplin. The Aggie men also finished a close second to UTEC of Jamaica in the 4x100 with a time of 39.2.
Well, the 4x4 today, we went out there to try something new, put different people on different legs to test them out, see what they'll do. You know, we learned a lot about each other, what we're capable of doing on certain legs, so that gives coach more options when it comes to other track meets. I think the 4x1 went well. We had some nice handoffs. We know what we need to work on. And all this is just preparing us for a conference in a couple weeks. We didn't have no real injuries, so it's good to go through weekends, especially when it's cold, and come out without injuries. So, you know, we gained ground this weekend, so we're happy.
Texas A&M women produced a collegiate leading time of 1:31.1 as a runner-up in the 4x200, finishing behind UTEC of Jamaica. A crew of Ashton Purvis, Aaliyah Brown, Shamir Little, and Kamaria Brown produced the 9th best time on the A&M all-time list.
In a 4x1, we got beat by a pro group. 4x2 on the ladies' side, we get beat by a pro group. We beat all the college teams, so I'm extremely pleased with both of those. We did some things today that we needed to do at this track meet. This was a horrible conditions, a lot better today, but still not real good. Our vaulters Audie Wyatt did just fine. Devin Jenkins is really running very well. I mean, outside lane, and he beat everybody today. And Chavez ran very well down the back straightaway. But there were some inside legs that looked good today. I thought Greg ran a good leg today. Ebony looked better today as well. So, we had a pretty good day all the way. I'm pleased. I'm not pleased in a lot of areas, but I'm pleased with the efforts of the vast majority of the group. We left a lot of points on the table, especially on the men's side. Not so much on the ladies' side. I think the ladies performed at a pretty high level. But we still left a few points even on the ladies' side. But once again, to be second in the Southeastern Conference is a huge accomplishment for both of these groups. We move on from here now, and we had a new school record today in the triple jump by Latario McCauley. That's a huge, and it's an SEC record as well. And the guy he beat, Christian Taylor, is one of the best in the world. I thought our short relays looked really good. Our long relay on the ladies' side, we're gaining ground. We're looking a little bit better all the time.
Yeah, I think the win for me, I was hitting really good, and it was just helping me out a lot. And I mean, I normally don't know how to throw in the wind, but I think I did pretty well. I think it's really great. I mean, not many people can say they have 3 in a row, and just doing that, and I have 1 more year to go. I'm hoping to get that last year 4 times in a row.
Coming in, felt pretty good about myself. I was confident in all of my events. So I knew I would have had a great performance, but actually doing it was pretty awesome. The relays was pretty good. I had my fastest split ever. I think that was one of my best second legs as well. And I had a great 100. Although it was raining, still won it. 200 was pretty good. I had a decent PR, 20-23. So all in all, today was a really good day for me.
It was pretty exciting considering the weather conditions. It kind of had me a little bit worried with the rain and my glasses, but once I got to the line and the gun went off, I just had to set all that behind.
1, 2, 3, fire.
What you don't talk about going into this first round of the NCAA is it's a survival. It's a tough meet. When you're ranked in the top 2 or 3 in the United States and you're just trying to make the top 12, that mentality is not real good for you at this time of year. And then we have some people that are ranked number 20 and they're trying to be in the top 12. It's a tremendous meet for those people. What this change is going to do for us, it's going to put us on ESPN for over 8 hours, I think, live. And that is more important than maybe running both men and women together on the same day. And that was the trade-off. And so I'm really looking forward to that aspect of it, because I think it's just for Aggies, you're going to get to watch what our team does this week. If you're watching ESPN, you're going to see what our team is doing. And that's more important to me than them not seeing it and us even having a great meet and nobody sees it. That's tough, so it's good for us. We had a couple freshmen, and you just mentioned John and Audie. Both those guys are freshmen, and to do what they did is just outstanding. Those guys are great athletes and great competitors. So, yeah, both of them I'm very, very pleased with. And we're taking a group of young people. We're taking a very good group of people who have been here before. I've had a lot of teams win. I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of teams win. And we've won it in a lot of different ways, and I just explained that to the team. There's a lot of ways to win this meet. What you got to be prepared to do now is just do the best you can and do what you've done to get yourself in this position. And I think our team can be successful. We can be in the mix. And if you're in the mix, you got a chance to win, and I think that's where we are. We're right there. We got a couple little things, but our team competed very well today. Extremely pleased with the way we compete. Anytime you defend an NCAA championship and you're as young as both of those two are, big time. 201's a great throw on this day for Shelby. Defends her title. Shamir Little, that's the best time in the world right now, and she's a sophomore. Just a tremendous, tremendous finish for her.
Really exciting. I'm really glad I'm starting to get really consistent with the 200. It wasn't a great series. My back started tightening up, but really excited with the throwing over 200 and the victory. I'm looking forward to coming back here in a couple of weeks for USA's, and definitely next year, running back to back to back. And I don't know how many people have ever done that, but it'll be really exciting to be able to do that.
Coming out here, felt amazing being a part of this experience and being a part of this team. A&M has truly been a blessing to me, and I couldn't be happier with my performance. I was amazingly relieved from that third attempt to make. I thought I was going to no height, but I pulled it together that third attempt. It was close, but I got it. And then after that, I got my second attempt on the next jump, and then slowly just kind of got back into the groove of things.